Good morning. It's Saturday. We are wandering slowly towards Cafe Rouge in Chiswick for breakfast, past the Emerald City here, which is slowly going up. Actually, very slowly. I thought they were going to be finished at the end of last year.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Here we are again. We were here, it turns out, exactly 52 weeks ago, sitting here musing on whether this was even a possibility. And then 2 weeks later we booked it, so it was very much a possibility. Although the weather today is much less satisfactory than it was this time last year when it was blue and sunny, and now it's slightly wet. This is what happens when you're walking on air. Good afternoon, it's Monday. I'm in Teddington. I've just been into RHP to try and help them out a bit, trying to offer my services for one of the developments they're working on. So that was fascinating. As always with all things RHP, it's a real job, and so my brain hurts when you actually have to think about decisions that genuinely affect people's lives, as opposed to making a video which doesn't really affect anyone's lives. So that was very good, very interesting, and hopefully something will come of it. The one problem that the whole world seems to be having in the last couple of weeks, the one overarching problem that I'm going to resolve right now, is people keep saying, I don't know when you're supposed to stop saying Happy New Year to people. Really, that's people's big problem. I'm going to solve it for you right now. First of all, can I say that I'm alarmed, genuinely alarmed by how many people have made this statement. If this is the biggest problem in your life is blessed. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, now the solution. It's very simple. You can say Happy New Year to anybody the first time you see them in the new year, up until the end of January. That's all there is to it. After that, you just sound like a dick. Don't do it. See, there we go, ever so simple. We're going to call this the Toby rule because I'm so modest. And yeah, first time you see someone in the new year, up until the end of January. That is the only time you're allowed to say Happy New Year. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It's very, very cold. And because today I'm working at Destination Events, and they're based in Turnham Green, I thought, I know, why don't I go for a walk? And the answer to that question, the reason you shouldn't go for a walk, is because, as I mentioned, it's very, very cold. It's -3. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not exactly conducive to being outside for an hour. So I'm going to have to walk quite fast. Not least because I didn't set off at the right time, but also because it's very, very cold. So that's what we're going to do. So it is icy, but it's very, very pretty as well. I mean, the light's very low, there's very few clouds, but the ground is completely frozen. I think I made the right decision. I wasn't initially sure. Ask me again in 45 minutes when I'm absolutely frozen. I'm now very, very warm. The temperature outside hasn't improved, but I've been walking quite fast for about half an hour, and I'm not quite as fit as I thought I was. Anyway, past Barnes Bridge, just got to go along the terrace a little bit here, and then up past Hogarth roundabout, everyone's favourite West London traffic jam. I had forgotten, to be honest, just why it was that I walked along this towpath so many times, especially on the way into work. It's spectacular. I mean, it's amazing. And on a day like today where it's crisp and blue, it's just mesmerising. So I'm very glad I got up a little earlier and decided to do this, to remind myself that I should do it more. So here we are on the Hogarth roundabout. So called because Hogarth, the painter, his house is just round the corner, literally just round the corner to the left, and I'm sure he'll be ever so proud of what they've managed to achieve here at this roundabout. It is the nastiest looking, cheapest possible flyover ever constructed by man, and driving over it is like taking your life into your own hands. Also, we're doing really well on the Christmas clear up. You know, it's only on the 17th of January or whatever. Good evening. It's a lovely sunset. It's been a very blue day all day, and I've been at home working through more Rome Parade stuff. It's kind of hitting me the scale of this project in terms of, like, there's about 1,200 clips. I need to make an hour's programme, and we need to do a narration and what have you. So it's a little bigger than I thought I was getting involved with, if I'm honest. But it's all right. It's getting there. It's just really slow. Which is why I was at Turnham Green yesterday with Destination Events, who put on the parades, and why I'll be there again tomorrow. And tonight we're going to do John Lewis wedding gift zapping. So that should be quite fun. It'll certainly be a change from this nonsense. Here we are in shiny John Lewis. Just about to go and meet the person who gives us the zapper, I presume. I don't quite know how this works. I'm hoping we'll be instructed. So we've been zapping a load of china. The plain stuff over here, not the owl-based products over here, with this device. And we're now looking at cutlery. Hello, it's Friday, it's the 20th of January, and I've just got back from work at Turnham Green, where I've been again today, which is very productive, and a nice place to work, a really nice place to work. I think I mentioned that, but it is. Not least because of how close it is. Now, 20th of January, what else? That's a hugely significant day. Why? Because it's my mum's birthday. Also, in less interesting news, some giant Oompa Loompa has become president of a formerly great superpower. Which allows me to say one thing absolutely categorically that I never thought I'd be able to say without a sort of hint of sarcasm, but now I can say I am substantially smarter than anybody that lives in the White House. And it's not even that much of a boast. It's not even that impressive. I could probably find 5-year-olds that would fulfill that criteria, which is worrying. But then again, fascism never lasts because people see through it. It does sometimes take a bit of time, but there's already an active opposition, and I feel confident that his incompetence will ultimately let him down. That's all I'm going to say about the Oompa Loompa until he does something really stupid. And we'll leave it at that at the moment. I've got to go and cook a piece of dead beef, which is also smarter than everybody who lives in the White House, and have my dinner. So thank you very much for watching this week's vlog. I hope you'll subscribe, and then I'll see you next week. That can be done easily by clicking the red subscribe button, which is there maybe? I don't know. They move around a lot. And yes, and you can click thumbs up if you really enjoyed this slightly stupid rant. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later. Toby.